What's up, guys? Can you hear me okay? Give me a thumbs up. Make sure we're cool. Thank you, Daniel. Appreciate it. I'm going to leave the chat running over on the laptop because yesterday it went squarely sideways on me. I'm going to make me a carbon iPad lawnmower blade. Think that'll be fun. What do you guys think? I love this because it is another example of me learning as I go. I've made knives in the past. I've never made a specific wood carving knife. But I've been on YouTube. I've seen a couple videos. I think I got this. Shouldn't be too hard to do. So what we're going to need in order to make this happen. First off, we need to gather up some supplies here. Linseed oil for the handle. Well, I guess we're going to get linseed oil for a handle. We need a damn handle, don't we? And somewhere, yep, I got a little chunk of black walnut, a little chunk of walnut over here. That ought to do. Lawnmower blade. I think I'm going to need a drill, a drill bit. I'm going to need a way to fasten the metal to the wood, which I think will be this stuff, weld bond. Yeah. And it says wood, tile, glass, foam. If it'll glue glass, well then it'll glue metal. We'll find out, won't we? I'm going to need a scribe. I'm going to need a bunch of files. Okay. That ought to be enough files. I hope. We still need something to scribe with. I think. Yeah. That metal center punch will do good. I don't know. What am I missing? I got a punch. I got 9,000 files. I got a lawnmower blade. I got a chunk of walnut. I got some oil. I got some glue. Hell, that ought to get me, shouldn't it? Hello, Heather. Hello, Billy. Everybody else that joined in. All right. Well, I guess we decide. Now, based on my extensive expertise as somebody who watched a shitload of YouTube, I need to set this with a reverse curve so that the curve is on the back. I'm going to take advantage. See how this lawnmower blade has got this bevel already right here with it sharpened? I'm going to take advantage of that because that's less material I got to move. And that should be a good length for a blade. I reckon I'll put a curve on it. About like so. What do you think? Then the handle, well, we ought to make it big enough for me to hold on to. Down to here. And I know there's a knife maker about to come in here and lose his damn mind. Oh my God, I can't believe you attempted to make a knife using improper techniques. There's no way this is going to be a suitable piece of cutlery. There's no way. Just no way at all. All right, I get it. But I bet it'll probably do all right. It'll be fun to make. So what's the problem? I am going to make it. Yes, sir. Monkey, good to see you. All right. In the interest of what I've been doing, as it has been so successful in the past without any issues, I'm going to try not to chop my damn toes off with a lawnmower blade. I'm going to make me a profile here. About like so. Reckon that look pretty good right there. All right. Don't know if y'all can see that. That's going to be the size of my carving knife. About like that. So as long as my hand, I think that'll do. All right. So to do that, we're going to need metal cutting tools. Of course, this could be done with a hacksaw. But time to break out some more fun. Look at this mamma jamma. What do you think? It ain't got no gas in it. That is kind of funny. I was going to put that in the short. Carl, could you help me figure out why this bandsaw don't want to start? You got to jam that feller up into the light socket. Ain't got no power in it. That's the plan, Ms. Mickey. I do like taters with mustard and biscuit. So I'm not going to wear the I'm not going to wear the sling blade references out, I swear. I think the plan is. And there's the man I was hoping would show up. It's Mr. Lyons. What's up, dude? I'm about to make me a carving knife out of a lawnmower blade. I don't know how good it's going to go, but we'll find out in a minute. We are wholeheartedly and absolutely winging it. So far, I put a curved profile right here. This is going to be my sharp end because it curves the other way on a carving knife. I'm not sure why. Then I got it about as long as my hand. I think that should be good. Or do I need it bigger? What do y'all think? Do I need a little longer? Give myself a little oomph to it? Well, let's add another 1/2 inch because why the hell not? Another 12 or 13 mil for my European friends. I think I'm going to use it for wood carving if I can. I'm going to try to whittle with it. All right. Well, engage your safety squints. Kick your volume down. I'm going to kick this damn bandsaw going. See if I can't chop out this blank. I guess having a brand new blade is going to help me out. Damn lawnmower blade ain't no joke. That sucker's tough. All right, let's get this cranked apart. Change this blade out. See how we're looking from there. A lot of you are used to me doing woodworking. Obviously, this is on the fringe boundary of woodworking, but I guess you'd call it adjacent. Time for me to remember which one of these suckers I stuck the quarter band blades in. You know, having some organization to your drawers might help. Get out of the way. No, but there's my floor jack. That's good. Ain't that funny? Now, this is one of them hilarious moments where I stuck the suckers in a place where they'd be out of the way and I wouldn't lose them. And that's exactly what made me lose them. You guys starting to see why I don't clean crap up half the time? Because I devote a space and I forgot which damn space I devoted to it. And shit, here we go. So I better figure it out pretty quick because my wood bandsaw blades are with it too. As soon as I said that, I went, wait a minute. I bet I stuck them in the bottom of the bandsaw. And that's exactly what the hell I did. Because I'm a smart one. Okay. Let's get a fresh new blade on this and see if it stops being ornery. Maybe it'll let me get something done. I doubt it, but it'd be damn sure fun to watch me try. All right. Let's try again. Oh yeah, much better. All right, here and check the chat. Mine's had plenty to say, and he's probably yelling to the other side of the chat. Didn't do what the hell he said. 100 millimeter for a knife. I don't even know what the hell a Sloyd knife. I guess I'll find out. So 190 millimeters is too much. Telling me? Hello, Caleb. Good to see you. 190 for the moment. I can always later. These big ass meat. What you gonna do? Vegetable setup. Cut me a carbon blade out. Or Ought not pick on me, seeing the boy. Here we go. So many questions, I bet. Lions is like, I don't even know what the fuck you're doing, dude. I don't even care. Hold on. Let me get a drink out of my water, and then I'll dunk my blank in it. There we go. Nice and cool. Coach, how you doing, friend? We're making it out of a blade. Here's the thing. The mower blade, or the mower that I got this blade for, I didn't have the damn mower anymore, so it's just damn blanket hard ass steel that I got laying around here. I might as well use it for something. All right. So I got some shaping to do on this thing. Let me get some measuring tools. You guys tell me if I'm track or not. See if I'm screwing this thing up or what. I don't think I am. I mean, it's not like you can literally screw up a knife unless you're screwing up the edge. I got me one of them digital micrometers. Switch that to millimeters. Because you suckers will probably know better how to do it from there. So I gave it 14.5 millimeters across. We measured it 190 millimeters long. About 3.5 mil thick. Somebody tell me if I'm wasting my time. This seems like it's decent enough for me. Then when I'm holding on to that, I'm making a carving knife. So that'd be out like so. That'll give me about that much hanging out of the ass end of my knife. My blade will be right here like this. Actually, no, Kevin, we're not a marking knife. We're going to do a carving knife. Actually, I could do a nice marking knife out of this, though. It's a hell of an idea. I could do another marking knife out of this and it'd come out really damn nice. That's smart. Yeah, I'm going to hold on to that and I'll make a carving knife or a marking knife out of that. That is awful long, but that's okay. I'm trying new methods of shooting angles and stuff so you guys can watch what the hell I'm doing. Get over here. Set you in a way that's going to work. Stick the tripod. Yeah, I am going to put a wooden handle on it, although I'm not going to put ferrules through it. I'm not going to put pins. I think I'm just going to glue it straight. That'd be the plan anyway. You give me about 10 minutes, I'm going to get better with this tripod. Y'all getting some behind the scenes here. This is the kind of shit that I always have to do. I got to spend forever in a week trying to get this damn. Hey. Y'all can see the belt grinder okay? This is actually my woodworking belt sander, but I just kicked it upright because 6 of one, half dozen the other. We're going to go real slow because we don't want this sucker getting hot. Not because I don't want to burn my tootsies, but I don't want to mess up and kneel the metal too much. What I'm looking for is every time I get in there and I sharpen it, as long as I'm not seeing discoloration here, I'm going real easy on it. So I'm not really doing anything to tip this out. I mean, this is still super cool. Once it gets to the skinny part, I'll go over there, get my glass of water, and start dunking it. I know that I should have some water over here keeping this thing super cool, but that's because I think a lot of people get in a hurry and they just want to get it over with, but I'm being as patient as Job here. I'm just really barely taking any off, checking where I'm at, giving it another pass, giving it plenty of time to air cool. And I'm also rubbing really light passes on it too. I don't even know if y'all can hear me. I hope so. You're just fine. Thanks, Dave. Appreciate it. Again, I'm going really super fine with this, so there's no need for things to get too crazy. The other reason is because I don't want to generate a whole lot of sparks. As you can see, I also use this sander for woodworking, so that minimizes the likelihood of me actually kicking a spark down and igniting something on accident. Right now, I just want to get a rough shape on that blade. I know it needs to come down to a point. See how I'm not discoloring anything at this point. I'm still staying super cool with what I'm doing. I want to read the comments real quick. Hold on. Right. And Kevin, I don't think I'm doing anything particularly out of scope because this belt is an aluminum oxide belt. It's the same thing that does grinders, so I don't know why the two of them aren't completely interchangeable for the most part. That is coming out to a really good shape. We're getting down to the profile now. And I'm going to stay away from getting my actual tip on the blade just yet because I got to come back and reprofile this and grind my bevel on it. And when I do that, I know it's going to change the geometry of this some, so I want to leave myself some meat out here to tweak things if I have to. Now I'm just cleaning up some of the bandsaw marks. get myself to a rough profile, and then I can go back to the bench, start tearing after it with files and stuff. I'm going to give it a scratch pass just to get rid of the burr. I like that. Let's go back over to the bench. All right, so here's what we got going so far. That looks like a good size, I think. Given that, I don't know if any of this lines, you can chime in on this if you want to. Since my stroke, I've done almost everything left-handed. Now, does that change what side of this I need to put the bevel on? Because I think it's only a single bevel, right, for a wood carving knife. I hope I guessed correctly in assuming that I'm going to have the bevel on this side. So I can kind of do this number with it using it left-handed. Yeah, you're right, Billy. I got to scratch past all of this and get it all cleaned up. However, in the meantime and in between time, I got another little funky tool over here I got to grab because I think it'll help me with the filing. Which I know is stuck it up here. I just got to move all the crap out of the way so I can get down to it. There we go. Haha. Check that bad boy out. Sounds like I need 2 knives. Well, I mean, I can make plenty of knives, I guess. I got enough material. And I still got all this left together. I mean, that carving knife's only used that much. So I still got all of this like to go. Make a few others. Straight from our friends at the Hazard Fraught. The little rotating multi-position hand vise, which I think will work well. I blew a couple of holes in here so I can screw it down to the bench. Because again, my bench is a working bench. I don't care about it being pretty. Let's zip this sucker down. The other thing I got to do is I got to keep an eye out on my social media marketplace messages. Because if you're those of you that tuned in yesterday, I finished up the bench and I'm waiting to see if they're ready to come pick it up yet. So let's zip this down in place. Originally, when they sold this thing, it comes with some rubber suction cup shit that goes on the bottom of it. That make no damn sense. It's stupid. All right. We're in, and let's give this a go first with the big file. A note on filing, for those of you that don't know. If you'll look, this file is set pretty much with a set of saw teeth. And they're smooth one way and they bite the other direction. Do not file like this, back and forth. Use the cutting teeth in one direction and pick up the file when you get ready to do another stroke. If you don't, that's how you end up gumming up your file full of crap. See how mine's still clean? I don't have any metal chips in there because I haven't caked any of them in by pulling them back in with the backstroke. Whee! You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get rid of these damn rubber because I want to put a bit of oomph on this. There we go. Also, as you're filing, avoid, if you start hearing that dreaded squeaky, that one, the problem is that as these are moving across, you're creating chatter and it's hitting the resonant frequency of the amount of the steel that you got sticking out here, and it's causing it to vibrate like a tuning fork. So you're not doing any good out there. Move to another spot. You can come back and reposition your metal later. But you're getting rid of half of your damn work with all of the chatter causing that screaming noise. You're just wasting your time. So instead, reposition your work to get a better bite on it. The other thing you notice I'm doing is when I hear this, there's that dreaded harmony. That's that resonance, right? So I'm changing my angle to go this way because it changes the thickness of the amount of work that I'm working on, and that changes the resonant frequency. And while I'm filing this down, I can tell you that I got into woodworking because I was getting older and I'd about wore my body out and my health was beginning to fail from my primary profession that I had after the Army, which was metal fabrication and metalworking. So I got just about as much general knowledge of working with steel as I do with working with wood, probably more so. Knife making in itself, I've never really dealt with. But as far as working the steel itself, I can do well if I just get directed or figure it out on my own. Here, I'll show you. You see how clean that edge has come out already? Did I lose you guys? I mean, that thing is already coming out pretty clean. Am I still connected? You guys there? Oh, good. They're like, shut up and make the knife, dingus. Hi, Capitan. I'm on it. Now, this is where we get to the shaping of the tip, this is where I wanted to leave a lot of that meat. So I make sure that I get whatever profile it's intended to have. I want to get it in there and give it enough room to become what it's supposed to be. I may take like 2-3 minutes and run in there, go get me another glass of water, because you don't know how many times I've had the temptation to reach over here, grab this damn water, and get a drink out of it. Let go, you son of a bitch. There you go. Yes, sir, Billy. It's definitely a cause to be considering out here today. I ain't looked at the thermometer, but I'm definitely feeling it. Put it that way. Can you guys see my profile I've got put in there yet? What do you think? So I'm going to clean up a little more of this. Take some of that burr off the edges. Some of my smaller files. That's feeling a lot better. Now, we'll get to the end. I think giving us a little more rounded profile here. Make things look a little better. Ooh, that is awful aggressive trying to get at it that high. Let's shift things up a little bit. I'm going to grab another file, little Herney and Foot. Old bastard file. Yes, I use that word. It's not a word, dirty word. That is the term it is called. Calling your panties down. This one's good for this big material removal, because if you look, the teeth on this are going in both directions. So you got a really aggressive grit to this file. And if you haven't figured it out up at this point, anytime you're at a sale, a garage sale, an estate sale, whatever, where they're selling granddad stuff. If there's a fistful of these guys, grab that fistful of these guys. You will not regret it. Hello, neighbor. That was a heck of a grunt. Sound like they just did the last scene of a porno movie. I thought I was the only one that did that. No, believe me, if I see files, I'm gonna get them. You better beat me to them, otherwise they're going home with me. All right, I'm gonna try to get in here as low as I can. Get back to my Atkins. If it's a matter of choosing a particular file by a brand name or something, if I get the chance to, I will go after a Nicholson every time I see it. They are incredibly well-made files. All right. It's our first run with it. Lines, do I need that blade sticking out past the length of my thumb, or do I need it shorter, or is that good? What do you think I ought to do? Right now, the bevel will tentatively start there, run all the way out to here. I don't know if I need to shorten that up again, or what do you think? Thank you, Billy. Now, the next thing I want to do is let's take a look at I want to just Google carving knives real quick just to see. Oh, wow, the blades on those things are dinky. I'm going way big with this thing, ain't I? Man, I'm looking at these pictures, and that sucker's probably half the size. It's a little bitty old guy like this. I don't know. Wood carvers, are you out there in the chat? How often do you run into a spot where you say you wish your knife was a little bigger? Maybe I will sidestep that problem for myself right now with how long I make this thing. I mean, that'd be it's a blade length on that thing. 3 inches, right at 80 millimeters. Is that too much? Hello, Urban Making. How are you, friend? Well, you know, hell with it. I think I'm gonna run with it. I'm gonna kind of break some of these edges. Not doing too bad. Nice, relaxing Sunday. Time for a little different project, something I don't normally do. Everything I've been doing up to this point has been woodworking or tool building or making machines. Be nice to get back into the metalworking for a little bit. Oh, that's feeling real good. I'd roughly copy a Mora knife. Give me some dimensions, Corey. I'm flying without any gauges here, man. Y'all are going to be the ones tell me what I'm doing. What's blade length on that guy? I got about 80 millimeters sticking out of here with the existing bevel that came from the lawnmower blade to about back here. If I need to foreshorten it, it'd be a good time to know. Overall length is about 100 and, what we say, 190? Yeah, 190, 192. But then I also have a tendency for personal use to oversize things just a little bit because I got some freaking meat hooks, man. Sometimes you give me a little dinky tool and I can't hold on to it. Come on. Turn loose. Thank you. All right. 2.4-inch blade, 60 millimeters. All right. Oh, so that's not so bad. Just a little over. And I can make the handle run up here and just take advantage of that. Here, we can mark that right now. We'll call it 60 millimeters, which would be right there. And that'll be where our handle starts. Big one is 83. Well, this one's 80. Shit. Now I'm torn. I don't know what the hell to do. Anyway, you know what? Let me just run with the 80. That'll work. That feels like a good carb. That feels like I'm going to be doing some good shit with it. It feels like I'm going to be able to get the cuts that I want. I'm not freaking Samurai Jack out there with 3 feet of blade. I think that'll do. Just run with that. So the next thing we need to do is establish the primary grind. And I think, well, we do some math. I'm going from 0 on a rise of 14, 15 millimeters. And if I'm going from 0, 3.5 over 15 millimeters, then that means I want the primary bevel to be right at 4 degrees, 5 degrees. All right. So I think we've got our blank in a good spot. We can set that little vise to the side for a minute. And then we'll work out a 5-degree template. So let me think about this, because I got to remember the tools that I got available at my disposal. I've got the belt sander, which is doubling as a belt grinder right now. I'm going to fill up a glass of ice water while I think it out. Give me just a second. Ooh-wee. You're right, Urban. I just make it while the hell I need it. Don't worry about what anybody else thinks. Now, as somebody who has worked in both the metal world and the wood world, there's something that I guess I need to let you guys know. Using sandpaper on metal or using sandpaper on wood really doesn't change a whole hell of a lot. You can use both of them interchangeably without issue on either material. So for me, all of my woodworking sanders are fair game when it comes to getting this thing put together the way it's supposed to be. I think next deal. Oh, I'm really going to catch it doing this. All in the name of efficiency. I've got a 120 grit flat disc here on this grinder. I'll crank this sucker down. Get this paint off. Disclaimer, don't do anything I do. You'll die. Watch your ears. Now, I know I put some heat in that sucker with the grinder. So, go sit in the water for a second. Mucho más bueno. Okay. Go to the other side too. Start with the easy stuff and get the handle cleaned up. Then we'll start working the profile on this other end. That's not a good iron supplement. Yeah? I'm trying. I love these clamps. These quick clamps are amazing. Let's dip this sucker again. A little warm, not too bad. I don't see any discoloration in the steel. We don't have any straw yellow. It hasn't become, I don't think it has annealed in any way. I think that's good. Because I can still easily pick that up. Even before I dunk it in water, I can still pick that up barehanded. So I think I'm doing a good job of keeping it cool, keeping the temper that the lawnmower blade originally had. I think we're good. But I'm trying to stay, I guess, a little bit. I'm just trying to stay to be paranoid about it, so I make damn sure that I'm the right way. All right, let's get this blade underway. This is where I got to be really good with my touch with the grinder, because on this edge, I'm down to nothing. Maybe a 1/10 of a millimeter, maybe less. So I'm going to try to concentrate most of my sanding to get the paint off up to this side. And keep that touch as light as I can make it. Yeah, I'm not even, but to be sure, better safe than sorry. See, it's not even hissing when I put it in the water. It's staying super cool. I think I'm doing a good job there. All right. Take off the rest of this, and then we'll, once we get down to the bevel and the edge, we'll do it with a file instead. That way I know it stays cool. Yeah, we're doing good. That's what we got so far. And there's that bevel that I was talking about that was already incorporated from the lawnmower blade. We'll keep that. Is it doing it, Kevin? Is the noise suppression working like that? Hell yes, dude. I was hoping it was doing that. It's one of those, the box says it did it, but you never really know till you fucking try it, you know? Yep, I'll be back too. I got to throw some new batteries in the Vape. Y'all can still hear me run over to my desk. Swap out the 18650s in my vape. Thank God you guys don't give me crap about using this thing. It's out of this, or smoke 3 or 4 packs a day. I think I like this better. All right. So we made it this far. We need to set our primary bevel, which again, what did we say, 80 millimeter? So that's 8 centimeter. And we're right at 8 centimeter. That's fine. So I think we draw that back to establish our bevel across there. We'll be doing well. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing, but my plan is, again, I've done metalworking for quite a while before I jumped into wood. So some of you may disagree. However, I'm feeling really confident in my ability to keep a really light touch on this and use my flap disc to contour that down to give me my primary bevel. If you were going to do this yourself and you didn't feel like you had the touch or the angle grinder or what have you, then what you could do is on the table saw, kick your blade over to about 3 or 4 degrees, cut a piece of wood, and then use that as a backer so that you can press against your grinding apparatus and you'll establish that good 4 degrees that you want. But I'm going to give this a go. See what happens. Well, that quick clamp ain't worth shit. I'm going to have to change. Get something with a little more oomph on it. I got a good F-style clamp here. That'll do it. Torque that something down. Come on, grab it. Nope. I will go get a damn C-clamp if I got to. You sack of shit. All right. Everything raw and real, right? Yep, that's absolutely the plan, Billy. I think I got a good enough touch that I'll be able to pull that off without screwing anything up. I'm gonna lock this sucker down with a couple of C-clamps. Go grab my other one. They sell these boys at the Hazard Fraught. Definitely something you guys want to consider taking advantage of and investing in. Yeah, I might be able to get a bite if I use a piece of wood over the top of it. You're probably right. Let me see how that goes. This goes real quick, because the way this C-clamp is biting, I'm literally embedding the blade down into the wood. I can hear it cracking the fibers when I torque this down. I think that might have done it. All right, let's get you guys moved around just a little bit. Let you see a little better what I'm doing. All right, let's get, again, with a real gentle touch, I'm going to try to get that bevel established. That's a pretty good little part. Yeah, I need to cool that down some. The bevel is establishing really well. So that you guys know, the way that I'm doing this is I'm not even moving my arms. I'm locked into place, and then I'm rocking my hip or rocking my ankles back and forth, so I stay nice and even and I get a good consistent grind on there. And it looks like it's working out pretty well. I did get a little hot there, but still no discoloration, no straw yellow. I think our annealing is still good. Slow and steady wins the race here, fellas. And ladies, sorry, don't mean to be all gender about it. That is coming out with a really good, consistent grind. I'm feeling good about that. I'm feeling real good about that. I think I want to keep bringing it down until I get enough meat left for my secondary bevel that I got maybe, oh, I don't know, 0.5 millimeter left down here. Because I'm already starting to get toward the top of the blade. And I want to keep that angle consistent, but at the same time, I want to take out as much of this meat so that I can get that good hone on there. I don't know. I don't know. I do say so myself. That bevel ain't looking so bad. That bevel ain't looking bad at all. Hold on a minute. It's good and cool back down to regular temperature. Get this way out and see better. What do you think of that? I think that sucker's coming out all right. Got a little bit more meat to take off this end down here, but I was so skittish to get after it with the grinder right here because there's so little material out there. It's so quick for me to just flash that into nothing, you know? I could get rid of the annealing or get rid of the tempering up there in a second just because there's so little material to disperse the heat. So I think we're in a good spot. I think we're coming out real good. Rickard, thank you for showing up. Hopping in to give you a like before I go down the brake pads. Oh, man. Rickard need to get out there in the car. All right. Let's bring this guy back because I think we're past the grinder point. What do y'all think? I think we're solidly into file territory now. If I was to tear after this any further with a damn grinder, I'm probably going to booger it up. All right, so I want to finish taking this paint off that edge because it's annoying the hell out of me. Don, thank you for stopping in and dropping the like, man. I appreciate it. The rest of you, if you're here and you ain't dropped a like, you're damn communist. Come on. It don't cost you nothing. And you don't want your friends finding out you're a commie, do you? You'd go to the bake sale and never be able to live that down. And I know somewhere quietly, there is a knife maker watching my live stream right now. This technique is absolutely ridiculous. It's the most atrocious method of cutlery creation I have ever seen in my life. I am so much that I don't even have the energy to point out the veritable cornucopia of ways that you are fucking up this knife. Well, the good news is, now that you heard me say that, you ain't got to say it because you heard me say it. What I'm doing here is staying consistent on the back edge because I figure if I can get this nice and flat, then my bevel can be whatever it wants to because the actual blade edge will be established by the backside. I don't know if that makes any damn sense, but I hope it does. Yeah, I need the bastard file. Get a little more heavy-handed with it. Now, when you hear me using the bastard file, I may actually go on the backstroke once or twice, and that's because this has a diamond pattern, and it actually has cutting blades both directions. So I can actually, if I wanted to, I could do that. But I want to keep myself in good practice to know that I'm always working on the push stroke so that I don't accidentally screw up my other blades and my other files, getting used to doing some dumb crap with the bastard file. And yes, I had to dunk that because, believe it or not, I was taking enough material off of that bastard file that it was actually starting to heat up. There, it's good. Now, let's refine that. Getting up here, we run this like a surface vise. Good bite on that. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use another file as a brace. No, I'm not, because I'm a dumbass. All right. Let's get a good bite on this. There we go. See? That's why I don't do in the backstroke, because I just messed around and did it with this one. All right. Now we got a good plane on the back side. Leaves us a good spot for our secondary bevel. That's a good handle size. I think a little more refining with this over on the belt sander / belt grinder. We'll take the water with us. We'll take y'all. Hey, hold on. Don't panic. Wee. All right. We got our cooling water right there. And I think I got enough between that and the disc over here, which the disc has, I think, 240 grit on it with some sand sawdust stuck in it. But let's do this rough grind real quick. I'm gonna move y'all a little bit. Let's go for a ride. All right. Tell me the verdict. Oh no, that sucker's looking pretty knifey. What do you think? That's awful. Damn. Yeah. Intrusive thoughts. And if I looked at those correctly, like the blade almost has this convex profile to it here, so that I guess so that it'll roll the chips up, much like a plain blade, but there's not a primary or secondary level. It's like a gradual curve that they give to it. I don't know. I think that's chicken dinner. So now we'll set this in the perfect opportune position for me to trip over something and stab myself on it. Because that's what you guys are waiting on, right? That's what's going to get the likes. Actually, I think concave is this way. Convex is where you got a bulge sticking out in the middle. I might be wrong. Y'all tell me. All right. Let's find us some sandpapers. See how much more we can refine this thing before we try to put a handle on it. Hope you guys are enjoying this. I'll tell you in all honesty, it's a hell of a lot closer than I thought I was going to get. If anything, I was going to give you guys a good opportunity to laugh your asses off at me, but I think we're going to be all right. You find sandpaper. I bought these big ass sanding discs. Now I gotta remember where the hell I stuck them. Story of life, right? And I mean, them sanding discs, when I find them, they ain't no joke. I mean, they go up to like 4,000 or some shit. Like, we can really get after it. I just gotta remember where the hell I stuck them. Drum sander drummed. Oscillated speed sander drummed. Belt sander belt. You know, they're always the way. Every damn sandpaper I'm looking for, except the one I want. Where did I stuff it? I have what vaguely resembles a brain. So I had to have stuck them here, right near the sander, because I'm not a fool. Or maybe I am. Hell if I know. I guess if I don't know for sure whether or not I'm a fool, I guess that means I'm a fool. That logic checks out. Okay, we're at the portion of the live stream where I'm going to have to resort to blaming you. What the hell did y'all do with my sandpaper? See, the minute I start doing that, then I'll see it and I'll go retrieve it right away. Didn't I tell you I'll leave my shit where it goes? Go moving things around and I'll lose everything. It's all right. I got a plan. I got a plan. Because right over here is just about the only sanding grit I think I will need to be successful. So I have one of these sanding sponges, and that sucker's 480, which will let me do the rough finish pass. And this guy has 2,000 stuck on it. Oh yeah, and that sucker's looking like I meant to do that. You wood carvers, knife makers, y'all better get your asses ready, because I'm coming for you. Ooh. Damn, that's incredible. What's up, Rusty? Ooh, that 2000 grit on that board. I started getting so shiny. I can see the boogers up my nose. That's damn, that's good. Stay after it. Yup, better watch out now. Damn, it's like it's looking good. Don't use a knife for that. That's a good mirror. Oh, I can't see a damn thing what I'm doing. Hold on. Hold on. I fucked around and bumped it. Y'all see it now? I've got a couple more little spots right there. I want to take that heavy grind from the sander off. There was just a couple of little minor chatter marks in there. And I just about got them gone. Don't do that. Fuck around and Final Destination in here. Oh, yeah. Look at here. Ooh-wee. That sucker's pretty. Y'all better watch it now. I'm starting to look like I know what the hell I'm doing. What's up, everybody? I tell you what's up. My blood pressure. That's what's up. Mm-hmm. Hey, listen. This shank could be worth like 5 soups. Don't play. You're going to have to give me, I mean, they're going to be like 5 soups and a coffee. This sucker's nice. Dang a tang. Y'all think of that? Yep, it better get a honey bun too, and one of them white girls with the frosting on it. I don't know nothing about jail though. I learned all that from Orange is the New Black. That thing is cleaner than the mom. Ooh, that's slicker than a baby's ass. I don't know how it cuts just yet. I got to find out. Let me find what kind of wood do I got to even carve. Shit, I didn't even think that far. Damn it, hold on. You would throw curveball at me like that, Kevin. Damn it. Hold on. It's because I make a carving knife. You want to be all carving with it and shit. I don't even know what this is. It is wood, the artist formerly known as Tree. Well, it's carving. I mean, it ain't got no handle for me to control it. I ain't even sharpened this sucker yet. All right. That's what I'm saying. You're going to be into me for some dough. Oh, you want to pay me for my work? Put your shoes on. Put your shoes on. We finna go to the shower. It's carving. This is the first time running a carving knife, so hell, I don't know. Is it carving good? Is it carving bad? It looks like it's carving. The hell, it's cutting wood, which I believe constitutes carving. Yeah, people do it with a pocket knife. I guess that's good enough. Okay. Next thing we can do is get an actual damn edge on it. Which I think best thing to do, we'll take our 4,000 grit we got here. Oh no, I'm going a little, I can go a little more with that. Because I got great granddaddy's whetstone. We can do that. Let's move all this shit. You have served well. Now get the hell out of the way. Excuse me. I had beans last night. Okay. Got us a good stone in here. Yes, sir. And it's like one of those actual stones. Like you can tell whatever's chipping and cutting this damn thing out. Like these are rocks. Ain't even plain. My tool sharpening method I covered in my hand plane video. I may do it different than other folks, but I have rarely encountered a time where this didn't give me a decent edge on something. And that is, begin with this stone. Grab myself, not some cutting oil, but just good old fashioned 3-in-1. Give this stone a little love. And then I'm going to focus on the back first. That I got a good rolling burr over on the front. Shout out and let me know if you guys want me to do a sharpening video. I don't mind doing that. It is one of those things that seems like it's incredibly simple to do, but if you don't know exactly what the hell you're doing, you'll be there all day trying to figure it out and mad as hell that you didn't get what you wanted. Okay, I'm going to switch over, try to establish a good right angle for the other side. Should be my secondary bevel. And I keep twisting my wrist. I'm fucking it up. Get my shit together. Okay. Oh, we're getting there for sure, fellas. We are getting there for sure. There you go. I'm going to flip over my finer stone. And I believe these are Well, somewhere in the neighborhood of 1,500, 3,000, somewhere in that neighborhood. But I can't ascertain that because I truly believe they're natural stone that were cut out of a quarry. And of course, nature made it, so it's kind of variable. Keeping my angle locked in, moving my body to move across the stone. Yeah, we're getting there for sure. What I'm doing now is I'm establishing a micro burr. Damn. Okay. We find a way to strap this thing. Again, we'll show everybody how to do something. If you don't have what they tell you need. And I think somewhere out here, I might have something that'll work as a strap. Look around. You know what? I got a damn belt. That'll do it. Give me a second. There's a good leather belt. And then, what else do I need? I need a little chunk of this wax and the Olay Smell Good candle. I should have brought the damn knife. I could have cut the candle. She comes back and sees this later in the video. Don't get pissed. I cut the damn candle. I'm sorry. I just needed a chunk of wax. And if you're mad about the wax, this is indicative of a bigger conversation because our communication is lacking and you never listen to when I have a need. Here we go. Phew. All right. We better strap it. Let's go. Move the stone for a minute. I got my belt, which I think will be fine. Thankfully, I've got some holes in it. Which means I can screw this son bitch in place. Uh-huh. Got a chunk of the wax from the old lady's scented candle. Que la chingada, que pelado este cuchillo. That's beautiful. Set this over here. Get our little vise back. Then once we do this, confirm that our blade is good to go. And we can start working on the handle. I'm doing phenomenal. How are you, Electro? Okay. Can y'all see that work, Dan? Give this a go. I mean, I'm barely even touching that. I can't really put any stank on it because I don't have a handle to control it. But I promise you, this sucker's cutting. All right. There's that. I mean, I'm not even pushing the blade. I'm just kind of dragging it across, and it's cutting. I believe it is carving. But we need a handle on this sucker now. So now that we're good and clean, get a handle done. That's probably going to be the fun part. Happy anniversary, Electro. Happy anniversary, Electro. And since it's your anniversary, what the hell you in here, yo? You ain't been in bed. You need some of that going on right now. Hell, if anything, that's the one day of the year you gotta kind of obliged. All right, y'all. Back to the lecture at hand. Got a piece of walnuts. What nuts? These nuts, walnuts. Damn, Electro. You got me whooped by 3 years. Ours will be 20 years in October. So we're going to chop off right about there. Around the miter saw, we'll get 2 of those. And we can start working on getting handle fashion for this. Okay. That like so. That like so. That like that. All right. So then what we need is the first thing we got to do is establish a groove for this sucker to live in. We'll do it about like that. And the good news is, since I got a carving knife, I can use that to establish the knife wall for where I chisel this sucker out. See, the carving knife is a damn marking knife. Knifeception. We did both of them. What's up now, homie? Screw this down. Put our carbon vise back in place. Turn that around the right way. I can get to the handle. Robots are taking over. Knives are making knives. Damn it, man. I'm scared. Come over here. Go get my chisel. I hope you guys are having a good day today. I can see if you guys can still hear me. I walked a long way from where I was at the phone. But I had to do that because once again, making his glorious return to the shop, the one, the only, the Booger Mallet. If you ain't familiar with the Booger Mallet, you have missed out. Go back, look on my channel, and you will find a video. I believe the title begins with "From Angry Comment to Wonderful Tool" or something akin to that. That video is the birth of Booger Mallet. Booger Mallet has been with me ever since. Wes, how you doing? And Booger Mallet's going to help us wallow out the slot for our blade to sit in its new handle. Oh, you are coming out really nice. Well, that carbon knife sure did establish a really nice knife wall. making it really easy to follow it down. The next thing we need to do is determine exactly how far down we got to go with that boy. I think we're just about there. But wallow that out a little more. Yes, yes. Turn this around. Now I'm being mindful that now I'm going against the grain. So my chances of tear out have increased some. Thankfully, the chisel is nice and sharp. Booger mallet is in full effect, handling business. A little bit more on that side. Hey now, hey now. Mm-hmm. I think I like that. I think I like that a lot. Now give it one more on this side. Everybody having a nice, peaceful, easy Sunday? I hope so. I can tell you, every time you guys are around here, I get a peaceful, easy feeling. I know you won't let me down. Mostly because I'm already standing on the ground. Mike, I'm doing all this. All right. I see you, man. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. And we don't want to go a little too squirrely with this side because we don't want to make our potatoes too deep. We want it to seat pretty snugly against the blade without a gap, but at the same time, we don't want to leave a gap out on the flanges either. Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate you, man. The good sharp tool is everything, and I'm telling you, this thing come out nice, Wes. If I do say so myself, I shocked myself with how well it come out. I mean, we've got a mirror edge on that sucker. I mean, it is in there. It is as good as an ogre from Warcraft. Jumped right off of the table. It was like ready to work. All right, and continue down this line. Make sure we get our good depth the way we want it. I think we want, we got a little more depth to put on this. What I'm doing is I'm seating both halves around the blade and checking to see if there's gap between the two pieces. There is, which there has been up to this point. Tells me that I gotta get a little bit more funky with my chiseling here. Look at Malik, go to work. Let's go. All right, what do we need? Maybe another 30 seconds. Maybe that. Let's just give it a little bit of something. I gotta let it sit that way better. Okay. Now I'm gonna give myself just about another 1/16 in depth on this first side. And the reason I'm doing that is because remember, we're not going to use pins. We don't have any brass in here or anything like that. Not in the Empire of Dirt today. So we'll be using that weld bond, which again, we're making an assumption because it does say it sticks glass to wood. And if it'll stick glass to wood, well, then it'll damn sure stick metal to wood. I mean, you're gluing dirt, for Christ's sake. So we're going to set that guy just like that. Set that guy just like so. We are just about in the good spot. All right. So, weld bond to the rescue. This stuff claims to be the bee's nuts. So let's see if it's the bee's nuts or these nuts. We'll find out in a minute. Once we have this set in place. And I did leave some texture on this so that it'll have a place to bond in. We'll jam this up with some clamps. All right. Hey. Now we got a recess dug in. Let me find some good clamps. Some good F-style clamps with a screw that can exert a lot of torque. Something more than a plain Jane squeeze clamp. We need to put some stank on this one. All right. We're in like Flynn on that one. Grab us another F clamp. We'll do the other side. And then thank you, West Texas Sun. We'll stick this outside, bake it at 125 for 15 minutes. And we should be in good shape. Oh yeah, I'm getting good squeeze out all the way around. Up, down, sideways. All right, let's set that out here and bake in the sun for a little bit. While I come shoot shit with y'all. No kiln to dry as glue. Hell, are you kidding? Go stand out that sun for a damn minute. You'll be kiln dried yourself. That damn West Texas sun. You ever play Mario 3? You remember that level where the sun's dropping down, trying to jump down there and kill you? Yeah, that's what the hell it is out there in June. The sun jumping down there and bite your ass. Ooh. If this is your first time over here watching, I got 42 damn people in here, according to my phone. If you're liking what I'm up to, go check out my channel. My channel is about showing you how to make do with what you got. And I got to be honest, I feel less of a man saying this, but that like button's been bullying me, and I might need your help. Go over there and just knock shit out of it. And if you accidentally kick the shit out of that subscribe button on your way over there, well, then he had it coming. Don't worry about it. I got something in store. I believe I'm at 880 some odd subs. Complete transparency, I ain't made of money. But it doesn't mean I don't find myself full of gratitude. So I went down, you know them places that they go buy the damn pallets of tools from Home Depot and Lowe's and all that shit, and then they buy it at a big discount and then they sell it to other folks? Well, I went and talked to the guy. His name is Trent. Tell him what was up. He cut me a little bit of a deal. So, to one of my subscribers in the U.S., once I hit 1,000, I'll have a little party. He helped me out by helping me get this guy. It ain't the biggest, awesomest in the world, but yeah, they put in here a little drill and driver set, one of them M12 jobs. Got a couple batteries in there and a charger. I thought I'd try to give that away to one of the subscribers. Kind of my way to say thanks. It ain't the best damn thing in the world, but I'd like to think most of my subscribers are just getting by with what they got. So it ain't about giving me the biggest and the best. I bet that little M12 set be a damn blessing for somebody. So if you guys can help me get to 1,000 subscribers, I'll put on a shindig in the Friday night shooting the poop, and I'll spin one of them wheels. We'll give that sucker away. What do you think? And then as I keep going, of course, I'll keep trying to do everything I can to say thank you to you guys. Hell, I ain't doing none of this. Y'all are. Let's go check the oven. Hell, I'm trying to tell you that Texas sun, man, the squeeze out's already starting to dry. I'm going to give it about 5-10 minutes and see where it goes from there. Which means, let's do this. I'll sit around and shoot the shit with y'all for a little bit. What do you think? To kind of recap what I did, for those of you that want to go back and do it yourself, I had a lawnmower blade left over from a mower. I can't see a damn thing y'all are doing. I gotta move this camera. Hold on. Shit. Hey! Let's go this way. Can I see any better? Yeah, I can see better. All right. Found a damn chair. I'm gonna take a sit down for a minute. Been running like hell last couple of days. Down we go. Okay. Come over here. Grab my water and my vape. Have a sit down while we wait on the glue. Ooh. Wes, trust me, get one damn shop tour. All you're seeing is a damn tornado. Shit. Hell, I'll show you. I ain't even gonna try to pretend. Part of that is because I run like hell out here every weekend. Between the benches I got to build and get them sold, getting videos done. Yes, sir. And the fact that I got ADHD, so whenever I'm done with something, I just chuck the damn thing and it goes wherever it goes. More importantly, my wife, a bunch of other people, as soon as I started the channel, was like, if you're going to do YouTube videos, you need to clean the shop. You need to organize it. And you need to... Shit, no. Listen, if you're tuning into my channel, it's because it's a real shop doing real shit. And you're never going to see me doing some fucking showroom shop with immaculate tools that ain't seen fucking dust. Yeah, what are them vintage tools? Yeah, I got quite a few. Here. Whacking Shack likes that. See all them bit braces up here. Got spoke shaves and draw knives. Hewing axe. That drill press, 1927 Walker Turner. Love that damn drill press. Sucker's unreal. The crank drills. Ugh. Yeah, I got all kinds of shit out here. Let me think. Mike, now that I think about it, how the hell do we do a self-addressed stamp return package? Now that I think about it, you guys go subscribe to Wes and Whacking Shack and Robert G and all them people that are in blue in my chat. They're hell of good people. And they deserve what the hell you're doing because they do a lot better work than I do. Mike, figure out a way, because I ain't got the damn money after I bought that Milwaukee shit. Did you see it? I bought this Milwaukee shit that I'm going to give away for my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. And that tapped out my extra cash. So I ain't got money to ship it. But you find a way to pay for me to get it to you, I'll send you that damn 55. I ain't even worried about it. If you want it, Mike. It ain't doing nothing but sitting up here being a fucking look-de-loo anyway. And I don't need a knick-knack. I need tools. Yeah. Yeah, this guy. It's got a little 1/4-inch blade in there or something like that, looks like. I don't know a damn thing about it, though. Ah, damn, look at Daniel. Shit, fire and save the matches. With a super chat, Daniel. Appreciate you, man. No, Mike, I'll find a way to get this damn thing to you. It ain't doing nothing but sitting over here and having people look at it wondering what the fuck it is. All right, we'll get it figured out. I got it. I think I got an email from you in there still, don't I? I'm pretty sure I do. Go check that damn glue. Wes, I got something to send you too. Again, I'm in the same damn spot. I got to figure out how the hell to pay for it, but I'll get it. Let me go check that glue out. I think I want to let it bake just a little bit longer. It's all starting to turn clear, which it turns clear according to the bottle. That weld bond turns clear when it's cured, but I still see some remnants of white, so I want to stick it out there, let it bake a little longer. We'll shoot the shit for a little bit more. Here's a couple of them other vintage ones that I got. They hang up there just to hang up there. But I ain't never seen a hewing hatchet until I saw this one. So I grabbed that one. I still got to clean it up, but I just put it up on the shelf. And an adze. How many of y'all seen one of these damn things? I think this is the original Timber Framers router plane. Best way I can explain it. You dig a trench in a log with it. Yeah, an adze, A-D-Z-E. Yeah, this is a cool hatchet. See, the cool part about this one is that it's called a hewing hatchet. What you'll look at is this side's profiled like a regular axe, but this side is dead nuts flat. And the reason that they do that is so that you can chop the side of a log, and you can use it almost like a timber framer's hand plane, and you're planing down the side and getting a nice flat edge on a log. I got all kinds of that little shit floating around here all over the place. Mostly because somebody will see it and they don't know what the hell they're looking at. So they're like, here, just fucking take it. You know, I don't care. Damn. I want to say it's hot, but I'm not going to bitch and cry. Damn it, man. I also think I got a kidney stone. That's always fun. Got a pain in the ass. Oil up them handles so they don't crack. Oh, hell, they're so damn dried out now. I think if I oiled them, they'd swell up and then bust. It's the thing about being out in West Texas. It's so damn dry. I mean, shit. Hello, June. Good to see you. I keep waiting to see. Hold on, I gotta look. Oh, wait. Nope. He said he needs a little bit before he can come get that bench. I finished up the bench that I did yesterday. It's ready to go out the door. I am making a carving knife out of a chunk of lawnmower blade. I had a lawnmower, well, just transparent as hell. I had a lawnmower that was sitting out there, and I ended up, I had two of them, and I used the other one all the damn time. So I never used the one that is in question, but some little shit walked through the alley and he grabbed it and ran off with it. And I had an extra blade that fit that lawnmower. So I said, hell with it, I'll just make knives and it's good, strong steel. I can make good stuff out of it. So I've cut a chunk out of that lawnmower blade and I turned it into a carving knife. It's out there curing in the sun. The glue is. What the hell are y'all making today? What's the temp there? Oh God, let me find the damn thermometer. Where did I set it? It's right there. Shop temp. Well, I thought it was a lot worse than it is. It says it's 102. Feels more like 105, 106. Grass clipping. Should I taste it? I bet I could lick it. Yeah. Oh, Richard, I can't wait, buddy. Tastes like pennies that ain't steel. We dropped down to 90. I seen you building that damn sharpener, Wes. I didn't get a chance to catch it because I got hung up building this damn carving knife. Oof. Boy, you should have seen them knife makers in here earlier when I was over there putting the profile on that blade. They about shit themselves. I got my belt sander. I got a big 6x24 belt sander, and I stood it upright so now I'm using it to shape my blade like a belt grinder. I don't know why the hell they don't think it's the same thing. I mean, it's still using the same aluminum oxide, chromium oxide belt. I don't know why the hell you can't shape a knife or do knife forging on it same way you did with sanding wood. Still sweating the ass off though. Yeah. You ain't kidding. And dudes get weird about niches. Yeah, they do. I'm glad that one guy took off though. There's a number of instances in your processing of this blade that are absolutely so far outside of the norm, I do not have the energy to discuss them. But I got to get on here in the live and do something because otherwise the same guy be like fucking doing a lawsuit. Excuse me, I'd like to file a complaint as Micros Maker Stuff has misnomered his channel. I have been watching him for approximately 83 hours. He has not made anything. I would like to bring a lawsuit against him, and we need to hurry because I have a World of Warcraft raid at 7 o'clock. Damn nation. How long that damn thing been baking out there now, maybe? About 10 minutes, I guess? And I don't know. Let's go see if it's ready. Then we can start shaping the handle on it. All right. Again, if this is your first time here, I'm getting bullied by that like button. Y'all do me a favor, go kick his ass because I can't do it. And if you accidentally knock the hell out of the subscribe button on your way over there, don't worry about it. He had it coming. Some bitch. Oh, I think we're good. We've taken our 2 little pieces of walnut. We got us a handle on there. A little bit on the thick side. So, a conundrum. Now I need a knife to carve the handle on the carving knife. I didn't fucking think this thing through. The hell do I do now? Google said let JB Weld drive for 15 hours. Google also tells me that Vladimir Putin's a good guy, so I don't know what the hell to think about Google. Plus, we can't talk a whole lot of shit about it because, you know, YouTube, Google. Please do not disparage the malignant overlords. Back to the belt sander. Wes says, I got to go get dinner started for the white. Hell yeah. Tear it up, man. Thank you for coming in, man. I'm glad to see you. All right. Fuck around. How am I going to do this? I got a chisel. I can make some progress that way. Sit here and shoot the shit with y'all while I chisel this damn thing. Because it is properly sharpened. And now you know why I needed a damn carbon knife. Use the bandsaw. Yeah, there's about 15 ways to do it. This is a lot more therapeutic. Gives me a chance to shoot the shit with y'all. Show you a little bit of gratitude. Show you a little bit about who I am if you ain't never tuned in before. If it's your first time tuning in, say something in the chat. Love to hear from you, man. Or ma'am. Or gentles and lady men, whatever you want to do. I mean, hell, I don't know. Hot damn. I desperately want to sit here and just whittle. Probably the best reason to do a carbon knife. Plus, I've seen people like Delan and Rusty and Perry the Carbon Wizard. And they've been making all kinds of awesome shit. Amy Jo. I don't get to make none of that because I ain't got no damn carbon knife. But I got a Dremel. Hit it with a damn Dremel? No, fuck that. It'd be obnoxious as shit. Kind of cheating. Y'all making anything in your shops? What are you guys up to? Did the chat freeze on me? I don't see anything just yet. So give me a second. I'm going to go grab the laptop because this phone likes to stop showing the chat. Two seconds. Move that damn thing around, see if that's what's going on. Oh. All right, we'll move the chat over here. Y'all come talk to me. Tell me what you've been up to. I guess I could show you all the blade again. That sucker come out nice. It did sharpen up pretty well. Huevos rancheros. Ana, se puede de comer. Let's go, baby. This morning, it was, remember the other day I said I made picadillo? Oh, I mixed up the picadillo with some scrambled eggs. And that made some good burritos. And then I got 2 teenage boys, so I got 1 burrito out of it, and then the shit was gone. Fucking vacuum cleaners. Uh-oh. Intruder alert. Oh, never mind. It's that guy with that King Ranch. I think I was talking about this yesterday, man. That's got such a nice damn truck. I don't like tacos or burritos that much for tortilla chips for breakfast. Oh, so like chilaquiles or something like that, huh? And that truck. Listen, if I had that truck and he had a feather up his ass, we'd both be tickled. That truck is nice. Okay. Well, that's really starting to suck. Yeah, let's go over the bandsaw. Shit. Yeah, with it. Come on. Y'all probably gonna have to straddle the kid's mini bike. Hell, I don't know. Hold on a minute. We'll flip this damn thing around. Elevator going up. I don't use this bandsaw very often, but I suppose it is the tool for the job this time. Move my boy's bike. We got him one of them little 250cc Coleman mini bikes. All right, let's shape this sucker. You wanted to get stuck, didn't you? Sucker. Hey, now. All right, be honest. Put it in the chat. How many buttholes did I just pucker doing that? I'm making a carving knife. Mike, good to see you. I could probably say that there was a bit of pucker factor involved with that. Freehanding on the bandsaw. Again, let me reference back to my disclaimer. Do not do shit that I do on this channel. It will kill you graveyard dead. I'm here for entertainment purposes only. Don't do shit I tell you to do. And if you decide to do it anyway, that's on your ass, not me. Hey. We got a little bit of something going on with that. How can I join on my phone? Oh, hell, I don't know. I didn't turn on the damn StreamYard shit. I just did it straight from the phone. I'm sorry, Pine. As soon as some of that revenue comes in from everybody being cool to my channel, I'll probably pay for the paid version of StreamYard. Then I can stop worrying about running into time limits and shit. What y'all think? Think we're getting there yet? I'm on my phone and not my PC. Oh, Pine, it's a... Oh, how to join the channel and become a member. Well, shit. I think you gotta click up at the top where you see my name. And it lets you move over to my channel, and there's a join button if that's what you want to do. I mean, I'm not pushing you to do it, but that's how you do it. All right. Now, Pine, there's something you may have to consider. I think Dan with Elegant Woodcraft was in here the other night, and he gifted a bunch of memberships. I didn't keep track of who the hell all got them. He may have already got you paid and took care of for the moment. So you might have to let that one run out before you can do whatever, if that's what you plan on doing. All right, we're a lot closer. Click the whatever next to the chat. Yeah, whatever Urban's doing. Hell, he got it figured out. I know how to do it when I'm joining other people. I just don't know how the hell to tell other people to do it for mine. You got to have it right in front of me for me to know what the hell I'm doing. All right. Now, as I understand it, these handles need to be pretty damn big. So I think I'm supposed to leave that chunky. Let me go run this over to the belt sander and shape it a little bit better. I'll be right back. Declan! Declan! All right, all right, all right. We got a little bit more on it. Round it off. If I ain't careful, I'm gonna start looking like I know what the fuck I'm doing. Oh. We got a good edge on it. I guess I could. Let me carve with this thing. No, that handle's too damn big. God, that's too big. How the hell they work that with that being so fat like that? I mean, it carve. It's carving fine. That profile's good. I just don't understand that big ass handle. Anybody got a carving knife? Talk to me. I mean, what the hell am I doing wrong here? It doesn't make any damn sense. When you go look at them damn knives online, them suckers, you got big old fat chunker handles like this. That shit doesn't seem to feel right. Damn. Run that over the stone a couple more times. That's getting better. There it is. So you got to have that oomph to be able to dig in like so. Cut chips. That makes sense. Yes, yes. I don't know. Well, I think I've reached the limit of what the hell I know for the moment. Until I find somebody that knows these damn carving knives better than I do. But I'd be willing to bet you guys want a money shot, don't you? Let's see. Let's see what this linseed oil is going to do to this handle. I'm gonna bet you $1 it's gonna be purty. That's a damn near chopped my damn thumb in half. It may not look it, but I promise you, this sucker's sharp. As my granddad used to say, it's good enough to cut jerky. How about that? Sucker come out kind of purty. A few more passes on the stone. Clean that edge down some. Back to the fine stone. Oh, shit. Listen, that sucker cut ties with your ex. I ain't playing. I think I am going to defer to Dad Carves, Carving Wizard, all them boys. See if they can't give me a little more guidance on where I got to go with this from here. Because, I mean, this thing, it's carving. It is definitely doing that. Carving little profiles, it's doing fine. I just think the handle sucks. That's a selenite knife, right? I'll fart with a little more. But in the meantime, and in between time, hold on a second. Let me move the kid's mini bike back outside. Damn it. Get everything out the way. Whew. Roll this summage up. All right. Let my eyes adjust. Y'all can see just fine, I'm sure. Right, grab that. Grab that. Get my juice. I'll go sit in the air conditioner for a minute. Shoot the shit with y'all over here. Oh. Yeah, man, had like 30, 40 people watching this damn thing a little bit ago. Ain't that cool? Oof. I had I got to change it. I had Dan Homestead in here running on repeat for forever. What channel should I leave running this time? Let's see. Let's go look at subscriptions. What we got going on? Mine's, oh, Blouses at the car show. Wes got a new video out. Doing a new mallet. Like thankfully Dan at Elegance finally getting some headway on that bassinet. The land carving that driftwood. Dainsy made himself another outdoor chair. Harry got a mail call. Looks like he got some stuff from Dad. I'm carving a Labubu. What the hell is a Labubu? Caleb messing with me. I don't know what the hell a Labubu is. What's Brian at the Vineyard Farm out there? Oh, he got that mallet. That's the last thing he put up there. Bear was carving this morning. Fish Over Chicks did a really good video. That was good. Opeth had a mail call. Dad's workshop put out the second half of his comparison review about them chainsaws. He had a Husqvarna, and then he bought one of the Chinese knockoff variants. I was actually kind of surprised with that. Les Carpenter got a new video out. Corey got another video up there. I can't read that title though because it's Corey Bradley. Okay, 10 tools. Good job, Mooney. You want me to run your channel on repeat? Say the word. See what we got going on. Orlando's got one up. Raja. Palato. Palato's making signs. We ought to go see what he's up to. You know what? I'm going to drop off. Let's go see what Palato's up to, guys. Thanks for hanging out, man. I'll see you then.